Hello and welcome to another edition of Twisted Metal. Today, we'll be cranking that hog, which is good because I haven't played head-on in quite some time, and the last time I did was for the Shadow playthrough, and it did not go as well as I would hope. So today I'll be doing Mr. Grimm, whose hog we shall crank.
Oh yeah!
He's age 26, height 178 centimeters, weight 82 kilograms, which once again, this game uses the PAL version for the port, so these measurements mean nothing to me, it's a metric system. But Mr. Grimm is in fact the Grim Reaper himself. At some point during his centuries of work, he attempted to devour a soul himself, instead of taking it to its next destination. He became hooked, needing to devour more and more souls. He found himself absorbing more souls than he was delivering. This craving was driving Mr. Grimm to the point of insanity. He realizes he can't take it anymore and enters Twisted Metal, hoping that Calypso can give someone else the job of being the Grim Reaper. Let's give him what he wants. He just wants a vacation. And it's very important to skip that opening cutscene there because if I don't, it's going to play some licensed music, and we don't want the wrath of Level to come down on top of us. Now, Mr. Grimm in this game has the least amount of armor, save for, obviously, ATV, but the trade-off is his special is enormously powerful. He is the definition of a glass cannon. And his special is effectively a power missile. It shoots in a straight line, but the problem is that it has a charge up, like a wind up thing, so I can't just launch it as I would a power missile. I have to sort of time my shots, and I might have to utilize the freeze a bit more than I did when I played as Shadow. And I'll be playing through the game all the way through, so if I do happen to restart at some point, then I'll just reload a save. Not like the Shadow playthrough where I only went as far as I can before my lives were exhausted. But I do like that, you know, because this game has articulating weapons just like Twisted Metal Black did. You know, all the weapons, you know, appear on the vehicle and they can shoot. It's supposed to be more immersive, more, you know, fun looking. But his napalm is just him holding this fireball in his hand, which I think is pretty funny. But I think once it leaves his hand, it just becomes a regular fireball. Or regular gas can. I would like someone to come outside and face me. So I do think Mr. Grimm adds a fun challenge to the game because, you know, yeah, you could do a lot of damage, but because, you know, you have to be careful with your health when you play as him, you know, I think it makes you that much more mindful, that much more present with what's going on. Whereas when he plays like Sweet Tooth or Warthog or someone with higher armor, because of how much damage the standard weapons do, I think you end up just sort of mindlessly going through this game. And this game can take all the engagement it can handle because it really it feels dull. Okay, that really should have hit him. Okay, I guess if I jump I can get them, but not when they're like that. I thought the special would follow the geometry of the map, you know, and go up the hill, but no, not the case. Yeah, just because the weapons are so powerful in this game, if you have a lot of armor, you can just pick up your standard homing missile, pyre missile, you know, ricochets, all those, and you'll do just fine. So the less armor you have, really the more fun this game becomes, in my opinion. I just noticed up there that billboard, questionable business ethics, that's pretty good. I never really paid much attention to the advertisements on the side of the maps here. It's pretty interesting. Because I just think this game is lacking that depth and charm that the other games have. Where I think with Twisted Metal 2, you know, it was just revolutionary at the time. I think for 1996, there just wasn't anything like it. You know, so I think you didn't really need to have all that much. As long as the gameplay was solid and deep, as it is Twisted Metal 2, even if I don't understand it myself, I think it draws a lot of people in that way. And then with 3 and 4, you know, I think maybe that's where people started to have maybe more problems with it because the gameplay in some people's minds didn't hold up as Twisted Metal 2's did, and the world wasn't really interesting enough or detailed enough to really make up for that. Twisted Metal Black sort of made up for that, where the world was interesting and deep enough, had substance to it. Yeah, it was a great game by itself, but what is that? Does that say... Oh, I wish it wasn't so blurry. I think it's a reference to War of the Monsters, because the font, like the style of the text, seems very similar. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, this guy's special is fucking powerful. Holy shit. And 2 times on Twister there took her out. I love it. I love to see it. Because I didn't like Shadow's special in this game. When I played as him, you know, a few days ago, that was really disappointing. I think in Twisted Metal Black is probably my favorite version of Shadow, both as a character and a vehicle to play as. But the version in this game was just awful. You know, especially because in Twisted Metal 2, which most of these vehicles are based on their Twisted Metal 2 version, Shadow was awesome. Like, Shadow was one of the best people in the game. But I feel like it sort of a letdown here in Twisted Metal Head On. This should be able to... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Surprised I don't have the upgraded machine guns yet. With the RAM upgrade. I thought I would have picked up enough of these by now to get my upgraded machine guns. God, these gas cans are fucking powerful. But you see what I mean with how powerful these weapons are. Like, your special weapon is no longer, like, your main way of dealing damage or way of engaging with the game. Like, you can get by perfectly fine just by, you know, utilizing what's on the map. If I freeze him, I can probably finish him off. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. And I did Paris for Shadow, so I think it's only fair to go to Egypt. Which, the inclusion of Egypt in this game does speak to, like, for me, that the developers of this game were really trying to make the true Twisted Metal 3 by taking things that actually appeared in Twisted Metal 3 and sort of doing it, you know, quote-unquote better, or in their own way. Otherwise, I don't see what the point of putting this specific map in the game was. Because I know it's a world tour, you want to explore every part of the world, but I don't know, like, I think given there's 15 maps in the game and many more places in the world than that, you know, it was a deliberate choice to choose Egypt, despite it appearing in Twisted Metal 3. Oh my god, yeah, with the machine gun upgrade and the special, you can really just dissolve health, just absolutely delete people. The hog cranking has never been better. The hog has never been cranked more. I've always steered away from Mr. Grimm in these games, I think just because I prefer a higher armor vehicle. I prefer a more forgiving experience. But as I've been becoming more experienced and more skilled, you know, I've taken that risk, trying to use vehicles that maybe I otherwise wouldn't. Because it's very limited. If you condemn yourself just to use like high armor vehicles, you know, Warthog, Mr. Slam, in Black, you know, Manslaughter, I think you really miss out on a lot of the fun characters in this game. That motherfucker took the health. It's always frustrating when they take the health. I mean, I guess he did need it, really, but like, he didn't actually take it because he thought about taking it. You know, his AI path just happened to take him to it. And also, I do want to take a moment to talk about why I'm doing so many live commentary videos lately, whereas in the past I really haven't. I don't feel like it's my strong suit to do live commentary, and I'm sure maybe people can tell by now that I don't know, it's not my most comfortable thing. I like to script things out and do a lot of editing and stuff, because at the end of the day, content creation is supposed to be, I'm expressing myself, and maybe while playing a video game and trying to just think of things on the top of my head, maybe that's not the best way to express myself in a way that I think is meaningful. But I think it's also a skill that can be developed, and the only way to do that is through practice. And when I first started YouTube and doing like long form videos, I did do commentary videos because I think that's the way to really do Twisted Metal the best, because the main event is the gameplay. And I think when you cut up the gameplay in such a way that you take an hour playthrough and make it down into like a 15 or 20 minute scripted video, I think you lose a lot of what makes Twisted Metal so much fun. Now, am I expressing myself with the scripted video? Absolutely. But am I expressing the game? No, not really. And so I figured the best way to do it was live commentary. But as I sort of progressed through my YouTube early journey, you know, I had it's sort of a fork in the road. Do I continue doing live commentary and do a few scripted videos, or do I go heavy into scripted? And based on a conversation I had with, a few of the people in the Twisted Metal Federation, the Twisted Boys, I ended up deciding just to go heavy on the scripted stuff. One, because they just did better anyway, so that was an easy decision. But specifically, Kongdu basically told me that I'm not very good at commentary. So, and I respect his opinion. He's someone that I really respect in the space as a content creator, and so what he says matters to me. And when I was told that, maybe it's not for me to do commentary videos, I took it seriously. And so I went more heavy on the scripted stuff. But once again, if it's something I lack, if it's a deficiency of my skill as a content creator, then I want to work on that. And so I've been doing more of these like live commentary videos. And then what I want to do is incorporate more editing and scripting into it eventually, which maybe that'll bear true on this video where I maybe do a bit more, fun editing and stuff. So you'll see most of the gameplay, but I'll try to emphasize or add certain details, throughout the video. So that's where I'm at. And also, it's just fun. I think I've now learned that, maybe my success on YouTube is really not going to come because of Twisted Metal. I think for a bit it did, because the hype leading up to the TV show, what the hell? Okay, I didn't know that was the environmental. I probably should have known better. But that's a risk and reward, I guess, from trying to get that health pickup. But yeah, leading up to the TV show, I'm sure Sony pumped a lot of money into promoting videos around Twisted Metal, and now that the show has come and gone, I don't see that really being the case always. As Season 2 ramps up, I'm sure there's going to be another, sort of spike in interest of Twisted Metal, but I think when you cover Twisted Metal, you got to do it for the love of the game. Like, if you're trying to make it big by talking about, a 20-plus-year-old video game that was already niche when it came out, I think you're going to have a hard time. So now I'm just doing it to, I guess, just get better at doing these kinds of videos and trying to find my voice and my niche, because Twisted Metal by itself, is a great training ground for that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, I gotta take Shadow out quick, because they took my health pickup. There we go. Just pepper him with the fire missiles. Yeah, so I guess I'll take the Egypt map just to explain where I'm coming from with content creation at the moment. I did do a lot of Fallout videos for a bit, and I really enjoyed those, but it just, I don't know if it's a me problem or what. But when it comes to gaming stuff, it's hard for me to just, pin myself to a game for an extended period of time and only talk about that one thing, but that's the way YouTube really wants you to be. They want you to find your niche and pretty much just become a slave to it and only upload those style of videos about those topics. And that's easy enough for me to do for Twisted Metal, just because I really do enjoy it to that level, and it's, it's always going to be fun. But I do get tired of it sometimes, as most people do. But my ability to branch out and do other things when that, that fatigue sets in, it's not really there. But I did find some success with Fallout, and I really did enjoy that. But once again, it's just not something I felt I could just sit there and do, week in, week out. So I'm still trying to find, I guess, that niche that I can endlessly talk about forever with, no burnout or fatigue. But it's all part of the journey, and, no matter what I complain about, I always have fun making these videos. Whether it's scripted and heavily edited or otherwise, if it's one of these, like, I have fun because it's expressing myself and it's sharing something I love with the world. And I think that's always going to be a good thing. It's always going to be fun and rewarding. Of course, until people start being complete assholes, and then you forget why you even did it in the first place. Nice. I don't think we lost really any health that whole time. That's pretty good. Alright, now my favorite part of the game. Shooting the hillbillies on Cousin Eddie's truck. Which, I guess with upgraded machine guns, this becomes just an absolute trivial task. Although that one on the top is usually the hardest to hit. But if I get my gas cans, I think I have a good chance. Or he can position himself right there. Perfect. That was awesome. Good job, Cousin Eddie. Okay, sometimes the energy attacks don't work in this game the way they really should. And I don't know what changed, but when I play this on the PS2, when I use the D-pad, it does not work for the advanced attacks. So I have to use the analog stick, and that's always weird when you're steering and having to transition to using the analog stick as your advanced attack maneuver, like up, up, down, down, or whatever the fuck. But on the, I guess on the emulator that I'm playing on now, it'll let you do whatever you want. D-pad, analog stick, the whole game. Dude, just show me that hillbilly, man. Just show me that one hillbilly. Oh my god. I don't know if he knows, like, which one to not show me, or if it's just he always doesn't show that side just by his nature, and so no matter what you do, that's always going to be the last hillbilly. I don't know, but it is very frustrating. And he just punted the fuck out of me. I always forget that his main attack is that ramming thing, which makes sense. Like, I guess the flamethrower during the first section is his main, you know, damage dealing thing, but you know, once the guy is dead on the top, he really doesn't have access to a flamethrower anymore, so all he has to do is just ram himself into you. Okay, great. I don't think I've died yet. So far deathless with Mr. Grimm, whereas I got my shit kicked in with Shadow, which is surprising, just given the amount of armor that Shadow has. But I think that does speak to, with Mr. Grimm, you have to be more mindful as you play. And so with Shadow, I sort of was just reckless and throwing myself at people with no care in the world. But with Mr. Grimm, I'm constantly like checking with my health, making sure that I'm, you know, not about to die. Boy, howdy, they love that fucking shield. The shields last in this game longer than they do in other games, it feels like. They just sort of last fucking forever. And I always wondered too, like, to add more depth to, you know, the Twisted Metal formula, I wondered if maybe if once you kill an enemy, if you get rewarded with like an energy bonus. You know, like maybe you used all of your energy bar with shields or freeze missiles or whatever. You know, but as you kill an opponent, which in this game it kind of gives you that, like sometimes the upgrades do give you that turbo energy bonus. You know, but sort of, I guess, to keep the momentum going. You know, to make it so that when you kill somebody... I don't know where this one takes me. Okay, this is not the one I wanted. I wanted the one that was on the other side because I need health bad. Because underneath the map is the full health pickup, but I think I can suffice with what's on the map. Yeah, turbo energy bonus right there. So I got that one. Dude, don't take my health. You're such an asshole. What's his upgraded special do? I guess it just does more damage than normal. Because sometimes when you get the upgraded special, you have to charge it up, which makes it more frustrating to use. Like, it's not an upgrade in my opinion. Like, I like it better when they're more of a fire and forget sort of affair. Alright, one opponent left. This section reminds me of God of War for some reason. I don't know what it is, but just the aesthetic of it underneath the map is very God of War. I guess Roman ruins. You know, I guess it's somewhat adjacent to Greek mythology. Come on, Grasshopper. Come down to me. They're actually hitting me with something, and I don't know what. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if it's the environmental is somehow, like, going through the ground. Probably can just finish him off with some fire missiles. Great. And after a while, like, getting the upgrades kind of doesn't really do anything for you. Like, you just get extra weapons or health or whatever. But they stop actually upgrading your vehicle. And I didn't get this far in the Shadow playthroughs. So I really have to pick of the town. I guess in the spirit of God of War, let's go Greece. Which I really don't play on this map very much. It feels, this map and Russia, they feel like they're the two maps that they really tried to make them big as hell. And to the point that with only 5 opponents, they seem a little bit too big. There's too much space between enemies. And once again, like, it's just, these maps just feel like they lack substance and detail. Like, I mean, the cruise ship is cool and stuff, but, like, I don't know, they don't feel like real living places. Maybe it's because there's, like, not any like pedestrian traffic or whatever. Or just, I don't know, any dynamicism. They just feel like static dioramas that are, you know, themed around like various places around the world, but they just don't seem like interesting places to be in the way they did. And I would say in Twisted Metal 2, like those maps did feel alive, even though they were probably even more dead than these maps. I don't know if it was just the color palette or just the feeling, the atmosphere of the game, but they just felt like there's more going on. These maps just feel dull and bland, vanilla. Yeah, 2012 I think has a nice feeling maps, but ultimately they always feel dead. I don't know, like that's just the nature of Twisted Metal maps. They just feel dead. But that's also not the point of the game. Like I think trying to establish like an immersive, detailed world is really just not the point of the game. Yeah, Twisted Metal Black is the only one that really tried. And even then, it's still, you know, incredibly lacking compared to pretty much anything else. Okay, they fell in the water, but I don't know where they went. Okay, there you are. Hello. Well, if the gas can didn't kill me, it was falling into the sea that did. Oh, wait, little ice cream cart. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Give me little stuff like this. A nice little ice cream cart. Pleasant. I'm sure Sweet Tooth would enjoy this. It's like 3 scoops of colored ice cream and something on the top. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like a chip? Strange. I think Harbor City was gonna be that game. But I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to Twisted Metal and you want to maintain the car combat aspect of the game, I think no matter what you do, you're going to end up with a lackluster world. Because the only time you can really build it out is during the cutscenes. You know, because during the gameplay, you know, I guess it's like with Gran Turismo, for instance. Like, if you try to make that game, you know, an immersive world, like, it just wouldn't fit, because the whole point of the game is the racetrack and you engaging with your car and the other racers. If they're, like, trying to build out this whole fucking world, you're like, dude, like, stop it. That's not what I'm here for. So I think I'm asking the wrong game to be something that it's not. It's just that this game feels like, I don't know, doubly so. Like, extra boring. Extra dull. And this map here does have those racers driving on the track, but once again, they just feel, I don't know, it just feels like a diorama. Like a bunch of animatronics, like, you know, playing out something. But I do wonder how Mr. Grimm would fare in the minigame on this map, so I might give that a shot. So I think I gotta do at least one minigame during this. Oh, none of those Ricos hit? Come on. Okay, no, bank shot got him. I do like that this game brought back the Rico bonus, or the, I guess, the bank shot bonus. Because normally they do, what, 15 or 20 damage, and then if you get the bank shot, it's like 30. Which is more than a powered missile, so really, you know, if you get good enough with those, I mean, fucking, you go to the races. Speaking of races, here I am. And as you can see, I have my record of 20 with ATV. Because I don't think it really matters what vehicle you use for this. They're all about the same. Like you know, you take the exact same amount of damage, no matter if you're Grimm or Warthog or whatever. At least that's what it feels like. And speed-wise, you feel about the same. Like, I don't feel like I'm going any faster as Grimm as I would with, say, Warthog. Which I think is true for most minigames. I think, for instance, I don't know, like the Tron one on Tokyo. That one, I think that you would win pretty much no matter what car you're in. I think the only time it really comes into play, like which vehicle you take, is maybe on the first one, like the taxi ramming one, because not every vehicle really can ram all that well. Oh my god. But this one, I think for most people, is the most frustrating, and I don't blame them, because it is a pain in the ass to try to like hit these stupid racers. But I think if you just play essentially like a coward and just you only shoot them when they're like right in front of you. Like you're not actively trying to seek them out and shoot them. I think you'll get plenty of razors killed. I think the only problem is that if you miss, you have to wait until your missile detonates before you can shoot another one. I think that's how it works. Dude, he swerved right into me. What an asshole. Like, they move in such an unpredictable, weird fucking way. Alright, whatever. I tried. I gotta waste an hour on that fucking minigame. Especially when I did 20 with ATV, so I got the bonus. I got Crimson Fury. Got what I wanted. Okay, let's not die. Let's not do that. If there's a choice between dying and not dying, you bet your ass I'm gonna not die. As far as Mr. Grimm versions go, this one is probably towards the bottom for me. Number 1 is Black, obviously. Yeah, number 2 I think is Twisted Metal 2. I really do enjoy that version of it. This game, obviously, is just a continuation of the Twisted Metal 2 one. I guess not a continuation, because if you were to follow his story in the first game, or I guess the second game, you know, the world would be destroyed, like he forced an apocalypse because he's hungry for souls. This is just a sort of a spiritual, like, spin-off of the number 2 Mr. Grimm. I think every Mr. Grimm in the series really has their own vibe to it. This 1 and 2 are probably the most similar ones, but like Twisted Metal 1, he's the Grim Reaper, but he's sort of like this enigmatic, mysterious entity that comes in and steals Calypso's soul. Like, no strength attached, just fucking steals it. And then in... Actually, where's the one I can go inside? Which one has health? You know, Twisted Metal 2, he's the, you know, soul addict, which is a fucking awesome concept for the Grim Reaper. Okay, I don't want to die, but I'm trying to find where the health is. Like, one of these fucking buildings has health. I cannot find it. Here it is. Little casino. I don't know why that was so hard to find. And this should take me to the tunnel, which the full health is not back. Yeah, this playthrough is taking a little bit longer than perhaps it normally does. I think most people can finish this game in, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or so. And I'm coming on that 30-minute mark right about now, so... I think it's because I'm talking too much and I'm really not focused on killing opponents the way I should. I think Shadow might be outside the map, but I can't be certain. If I turn around... Yeah, they're definitely outside the map. Yeah, that tends to happen. Although I don't really know a good way to fix that. Oh, okay, maybe they weren't outside the map. Maybe you can actually get over there. Interesting. I don't think I've been over here before. Okay, I thought my shield would last long enough I can get both remote bombs off, but no, that was not the case. Alright, so after this level, I'll definitely have to save. The only way to get your lives back between levels is if you save and then reload. So who's left? It must be Shadow. I don't think I killed Shadow. It's Grasshopper. Yeah, I'm glad Shadow was nice enough to come back into the world with us. So it would have to pretty much be soft-locked. Oh boy. They have a lot of health. Okay, I don't even know what killed me. Interesting. Okay, well, there's your first restart. But they do give me an extra life, so when I restart, I'm not totally fucked. Alright, time to get my shit and just compress it, get it together. Alright, just focus on one enemy at a time. So right now it's Slam. These fucking guys keep getting in my way. I think if you blow them up, you get... Damn, I really should have got him. Alright. How did that fucking kill me? Come on. These remote bombs, man. I had to have killed Slam, though. Like, that better kill Slam. Okay, thank you. Like, if it killed me, it definitely killed him. Holy shit. Alright, well, this war of attrition is not going well for my part. Because you kill one opponent and you die yourself, that's not going to cut it. Like, I don't know why I'm so afraid to use my special weapon. Like, despite it being so powerful, like, I just kind of avoid using it. Now, that could be a function of just how powerful every other weapon is. But, you know, this... Fuck me, man. Okay, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble now. I don't know what happened or what changed, but I'm kind of getting my ass kicked. So I went nearly deathless the entire time. And then here I am, cranking that hog, getting absolutely clobbered. Like, I'm the little Grim Reaper. Like, if you kill me, there's no more death. Which you might think is a good thing, but I don't know. I think there's a reason for it, right? You know, you don't want... What if your worst enemy? You know, he can't die now. It's just there. He's eternal. He's immortal. You don't want that. Okay, didn't... Okay, I was about to say, someone died. Where's your fucking car? There we go. Alright, Grasshopper is just fucking beaming me from across the map. Head on, really putting on his big boy pants. I think it's because I'm on hard mode. I'm pretty sure the difficulty is set to hard, so that could be why. Maybe it's more difficult than it otherwise would be. You know, because I was playing as ATV, and I wanted it to be an ATV hard mode run where I can't pick up upgrades. And I did complete it. I didn't have any commentary in that video. It was supposed to be like a longer scripted challenge video. I just never bothered to do it. And I'm not even certain if I have the footage anymore, so if I do it again, I'll have to redo the entire thing. Okay, well. The shield command did not work. And the hog was cranked by another man. Damn, man, I don't know what's going on with me. Did Shadow just phase through the wall? Are you shitting me? They went through the wall. This is not a level playing field. This is not a fair fight. Oh my god. Okay, please don't go in there. You're gonna steal my health. Or it's already stolen. That's also a possibility. Okay. Dude, they gotta get off my fucking dick. They're all down here, all fucking me up. At least the health is back. Man, imagine me having this much trouble playing what I consider to be the easiest game of the series. Like, even easier than Small Brawl. I have more trouble on Small Brawl than I do on this game. And it's mostly because of Trapper. But still. Come on. I think it's because remote bombs and gas cans just do so much damage to me that really it doesn't matter what else they shoot at me. Like, if you could do 25, 30 damage just per clip that easily, I don't stand a chance. Let's go check on that health again. Oh, good. It's a good thing they regenerate that quickly. Okay, that's the invisibility command. Did not know that. Oh my god, get out of my way. Like, Grim is so small that the Formula 1 cars here somehow could push me around. Okay, there better not be at full health in here. I swear to god if they picked... Okay, I was about to say, man. I would have been livid. My shit would have been lost. My shit would have been gone for good. Okay, well. I accidentally hit the button too many times for the gas can. Good shit. Welcome back to Monaco, fellas. Back at it again, diving into the sea. This has become the Little Mermaid as a skeleton man. My god. Alright, I'm just gonna collect weapons. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I gotta get good at the game. I gotta GIT, GUD, get good. But I can't because these fucking enemies, they can kill me so quickly. Oh my god. Fucking leave me alone. Leave me be. All I want to do is crank my hog. But you fuckers won't let me. My dream squashed. Crushed into a fine powder. Snorted by the... God, this game is so stupid. I really do enjoy it. Like, in short bursts, this game is a lot of fun. But I just... When I consider maybe, you know, playing, you know, a marathon of this game, it just is not fun whatsoever. Like, Twist Metal Black, like doing speedruns and stuff, I can play that shit for fucking hours. It's amazing. But this game, man, like, any more than, you know, 1 or 2 playthroughs, and I'm pretty much wiped out. Dude, this is getting fucking bonkers. I cannot get a moment to breathe. Like, I'm trying to collect weapons, but if I encounter an enemy, like, I'm pretty much fucked. Like, even Grasshopper is really bullying the shit out of me. Like, she finally found someone that she could pick on. And the full health is not there, but I should find something on the other side of this teleporter. Alright, Shadow. Gas can. Power. Power. Come on. Ah, so frustrating. Dude, that's gotta kill you. Okay, thank you. It's like, shit, man. How much more do I gotta destroy you? Okay, I think the destroyed carcass of Shadow saved me there. But of course, Grasshopper, like, covers... I don't know how she covered that much ground. Like, 5 seconds ago, she was on the complete other side of the map. And somehow she storms over to me. Wipes me out. Dude, if I get killed by Grasshopper a fucking again, I'm gonna throw my controller into the sun. This is the life of cranking that hog. It's... everything on this map pushes me around, including the destroyed remains of Mr. Slam. What a game. What a time to be alive. Okay, where the fuck is Grasshopper? Okay, can you not freeze me for 1 second? Just 1 second is all I ask. Okay, this has to hit. Okay, well, they drove it to the sea. They showed me some mercy. Although I don't get their upgrade because they killed themselves, so I guess that's still a win for them. Okay, hopefully Transylvania is not nearly as difficult. I've never had that much trouble on Monaco before. That was insane. Now, I know it's Mr. Grimm, and I know it didn't have any upgrades, but it should not be that hard. My god. Yeah, I don't really have much fun using a special, I'll be honest. I think just the wind-up just makes it just not good to use. Because the enemies, they move so quickly, and the only way to really get the most out of it is if I freeze. Which I don't always have available to me. Okay, I'd prefer not to die right away. Wow, a ram killed him. Imagine that. Imagine Grimm taking out Sweet Tooth with a sweet, sweet ram. Oh, the hog is being cranked, my brothers. Also, I did not save, and so I'm going into this with nothing. Because I think if you end up restarting, you just end up with how many lives you entered the level with is how many you restart with. So in this case, none. So I pretty much have to one life this thing. It's certainly doable, but I just need these enemies not to gang up on me. And it would also be helpful if I don't waste all my specials. Goes a long way. But Crimson Fury is sprinting away from me at breakneck speeds. Nice, got him. Yeah, there's a lot of low armor enemies on the map with me, so I shouldn't have too much trouble, I hope. I know Twister shouldn't be too hard. I think Thumper is relatively low health, like compared to like a Sweet Tooth. But I need more weapons desperately. And I wonder with this map, if it appeared on the PSP version. I've heard that it does, but it's like a multiplayer only map. But I do feel like it was made specifically for the PS2 port of Head On. And it was a lot of work that went into it. And I wonder if maybe it was like cut content that was supposed to appear in the PSP version, but maybe it wasn't complete. Or maybe it just didn't make sense for the game or whatever. I don't know. But it is a surprisingly detailed map for something that, you know, feels like bonus content. Because they could have just shat something out with no thought whatsoever, and we would have, you know, eaten that slop with reckless abandon. But no, this map actually is pretty damn good. Okay, well, we are very low, and I'm gonna die. And my only hope is that maybe the one back here respawned. Thank God. That'll buy me some time. I don't know where the full health pickup on this map is, though. So that might take a sec for me to find. If it even has one at all. Now, the smart move would be to put it somewhere in the castle. But I guess I'll suffice on these 30% pickups, which are much more generous than black. Like, in black, they're, what, 15% per clip? So you have to find, you know, what, 8 of them? No, 8, not like 6. You gotta find like 6 of them to have really even close to a full health bar. I could do math, alright? I know math. 2 plus 2, you know, 6 divided by 1, all of it. I know it all. Dude, I cannot. He's gonna fucking kill me. Get the fuck off me, bro. Well, I gotta somehow find the full health because I don't think that those 30% are even back yet. I don't remember seeing one on this map. Like, I can picture where they're at on pretty much every other map, but not this one. Well, that one's back, so that's good. Which means the one back here should also be back. Nice. Yeah, that was awfully close with Sweet Tooth. So we're down to just Hammerhead and Sweet Tooth left. Both of which are, you know, pretty heavily armored people. And of course, I'm already in the red. Great. Green to red in -5 seconds. And no turbo, but I am faster than them anyway, so I think my best ability is my fleeing ability. Thank God for that hog. Crank that shit all night long. Alright, surprise guerrilla warfare is good. Turns out, good. Alright, I have 5 gas cans. If this can't kill him, I don't know what will. Alright. It only took the 1. Alright, this time we're going to save for sure. Okay, next battle, it should be Tokyo streets, and then rooftops, and then the final level. So we're getting close. We're getting close. But Monaco really fucked me over. Like, upside down, over a barrel, on the moon fucked me over. Yeah, I think if I just pick my battles more carefully, I think I stand a good chance. But they do like to gang up on me. They do like to sort of, you know, dictate the terms of the battle by just forcing themselves on me. Okay, well, that was a massive swing where I thought I hit him with a special and it would kill him, but instead it missed and then he grabbed me. And okay, I'm back up to full. I think I got the armor upgrade from the dead whoever I killed first. Well, there you go. The momentum has swung once again. Oh my god. This special could just land. Okay, so what is it about a special? Like, it hit 25 before the upgrade and does 25 still, so what did it upgrade? Oh, the armor upgrade has done a tremendous job making it so I don't die right away. Good shit. Alright, this is going swimmingly. Tokyo streets, kind of my bitch. Yeah, the upgrades make a huge difference. You can see why when people say, like, hey, the way to make this game fun is no upgrades. It's because they're fucking broken. They're so overpowered. Alright, onto the rooftops. This map is always frustrating for me because when I have a run where I get through the whole game without dying, I always somehow die on this map and lose all my upgrades right before I go fight Darktooth. It's so fucking frustrating. Okay, did he? Okay, he definitely blew himself up with his own remote bomb, and yet somehow it did not do damage to him. Even though if I do it to myself, you know, he might as well be like dropping a nuke on my spine. Alright, should be able to take that outlaw pretty quick here. Unless they grab the full health, which they did. Absolutely they did. Why would they not? Why would they not? Good fucking lord. Well, I guess my only option is to do a minigame. Hopefully it replenishes my health. So Mr. Grimm should be among the fastest in the game. I don't think he is like the fastest, but he's one of them. So I shouldn't have any problem with this minigame, but I'm pretty sure that like these vehicles all go about the same amount of speed, like about 155 miles per hour. And I don't remember them dropping so many mines. That's a surprise. That seems new. I think that might have actually ruined my run here. Although the second lap is always where I catch up. I always like lose until the very last lap, and then I actually catch up a little bit. Just come on, I think we're approaching the finish line. Yeah, see third. Yeah, I guess I'll finish in third, fine, whatever. Oh, is it 3 laps? Oh shit, okay. I always thought it was 2 laps. Interesting. Well, I need to somehow catch up to this guy. What's up with his legs? Why are his legs like that? Seems massively uncomfortable. But, I mean, what am I other than the expert Krog hanker? Extra life. Nice. Yeah, so I got my health and an extra life. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, good shit. That worked out perfectly. Nice. Yeah, the machine guns, they don't last very long, but, you know, if you get, like, the full go before they overheat, you can pretty much kill anyone you want. Alright, down to 2. This is getting easier and easier. And Twister all by yourself in a corner, using a tornado. Shouldn't we all be so happy, so free? Oh, you son of a bitch. They took the health. Okay, I don't know what she's doing, but she's not fighting. I know that. Okay, she fell off. What was that noise? I think she died. Or that was just the noise of her falling? Alright, here we go. Just you and me, Slam. And... oh, thought that would get him. There we go. Alright, on to the ultimate battle. Darktooth. And his brother, Towertooth. I didn't save. Yeah, good luck me. Alright. Darktooth meets Crank. I do worry that when I get to the latter part of this battle against Towertooth, where you have to shoot him in the head, I don't think my special is really going to do any good there, so I think if I just waste all my specials now, I don't think that's the biggest problem in the world. Yeah, but Darktooth is such a pushover. Just an absolute baby. But this motherfucker is the worst part of the game, by far. I don't know how many speedruns have been ruined because this guy is just an absolute ginormous asshole. Oh, good. Oh, fun. So I really should save my swarmers for later on. But my fucking problem is he has this shield that lasts fucking forever. That he uses constantly. Like, if you start to do any meaningful damage to him, right away, all he does is fucking just go behind his shield. And if you get close to him, he has this, okay, well, I'm gonna die. Great, there goes all my upgrades. Wonderful. Yeah, I hate Tower Tooth so much. And the main issue with him, aside from just his annoying attacks, is that his path will take him into the health constantly. And so the only way to really complete this is you just do laps around the map and just keep picking up the 30% health bonus so that he doesn't pick him up for you. Because you'll get him down to, like, the red, and somehow you'll just pick up a health. Which means you'll always be pretty much full up on health because you're picking them up all the time. But it's just not a fun battle. I guess you take care of your pot shots when you can. But don't stop, because, you know, he will throw you around like a ragdoll. And you have no chance to escape. Oh, I love this battle so much. Best part of the series. Iron Maiden, Warhawk, all of it pales in comparison to Tower Tooth. Just so much fun. So rewarding. So balanced. And there's been times where he just leaves the map entirely. Like, somehow his pathing seems pretty rigid. Like, that's why this map is the way it is. It's just a grid, so that he doesn't get lost. But sometimes he just leaves. He just gets up and he's had enough. So I don't know what the rear fire attack is. I thought it was the same as black, which would be left, right, down, and then fire. But that's not happening. Oh my god, just get the fuck down here, bro. Just get down here. My god. God, I hate him so much. He just hides, and then once he exposes himself, shield. Every time. Alright, Swarmers, do your thing. I would do Monaco 10 times in a row, then face this fucker once. Just the worst. So I don't really think that I can kill him with my special, because you have to hit him in the head during the second stage. Oh my god, stop it. Yeah, I gotta start picking up those cells. I don't want him to go pick them up himself. And also, I need health just as bad as he does, so... Okay, don't want him to fuck me up. Please don't fuck me up, sir. Just a wee little lad. Cranking that hog. I hope I could just finish him off with these. Alright, Swarmers, please. No, don't. He's gonna get the fucking health. I just know it. Oh, and he can freeze? That's fun. That's a fun time. I didn't know if I've ever been frozen by him before. I'm glad he didn't kill me. Okay, so long as he doesn't get the health, I could probably just hit him with a single fire missile. And end this. Nice. Holy fuck. What a game. That was hard. That was like way harder than it normally would be.
Congratulations, Mr. Grimm. You're the winner.
Need my fix.
Feel better, Mr. Grimm?
No, Calypso, I can't take this anymore. It started out so simple, so pure. I'd collect one here, devour one there. I could start and stop whenever I wanted. Now the hunger owns me. It's beyond my control. Please help me.
There are many ways I can aid you, but I need to know exactly what you wish of me. Claim your prize, Mr. Grimm.
I don't want to be the Reaper of Souls anymore. For my prize, I want you to turn someone else into the Dark Collector so I may live a human life.
You're mortal now, Mr. Grimm. The torch has been passed.
I'm free. Thank you, Calypso. I'm free. I'm free. Yes. I'm free. The hunger is.
Alright, and there you have it. There is Twisted Metal Head On as Mr. Grimm. We did it. We made it. That was way harder than Twisted Metal Black. I don't know why. And it better be on hard mode. If it's not, I'll be very disappointed. Okay, it is on hard. Like, if that was on medium and I was having that much trouble, that would be pretty sad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you want me to do next as far as the playthrough goes. And take care of yourselves out there. Have a nice day.